YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on the Celtics winning another game. This time it was against the Orlando Magic. This is going to be on Analysis Playground on YouTube. Of course, it's going to be exclusively forever. And we're going to see what happened in this game, and you're going to hear my opinion on it. The Celtics won this game 138 to 129. Celtics are now 9-8, 5-4 at home, above 500. The Magic are 10-8 and 3-5 on the road. The Celtics 32 to 27 in the first quarter. They won it. Then they really poured it on the Orlando Magic. It was hot and sizzling. They was just that much on fire. 48 to 30 in the second quarter. But Orlando won the third quarter 32 to 30. In the fourth quarter 40 to 28. But it did not matter as the Celtics was able to get some stops and make some shots at the end of the game to make sure they didn't lose the lead or the game. Franz was the best player for the Magic today, but he didn't really have to do as much because, well, I would say he didn't do as much as he should have because he played 28 minutes. He only had 15 points. He went 5 of 10 from the field. That's a low amount of field goal attempts for Franz. 0-1 from 3, 5 of 8 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 turnovers. 2 of his rebounds was offensive. 1 personal foul. He was a minus 17 and plus minus. Didn't really have a problem with how he approached the game and how he was attacking. Besides that, he didn't take a lot of shots. But other than that, he played a game that he normally does when he goes out there and plays his style of play, which is driving to the rim and using his handles to get to the floor. He didn't take a lot of threes, which is good either. Because he's not the greatest three-point shooter. But other than that, you just wanted a little bit more from him. Didn't really get it, but the Celtics match up well against the Magic, as we have seen in the past and also this season. Tristan da Silva, 23 minutes. He only had 9 points. He was 4 of 7 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. A minus 17 and plus minus for him. Good game. He just didn't hurt us a lot in this one when it comes to taking a lot of field goals attempts either. He had his good shots. He had good looks. He knocked them down, but it wasn't really a huge performance for him. Orlando Robinson, 13 minutes, 7 points, 3 of 4 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3. 3 rebounds, 1 assist. 2 of his rebounds was offensive, 2 personal fouls, and a minus 7 and plus minus for him. He was the lowest scorer in the starting lineup, but he made majority of his shots. He just also didn't take that many of them. He took 4, like I said before, and he didn't really do much other than that. You can say Tristan Silva didn't really do a lot either in this game. Desmond Bane had a decent performance. He played 29 minutes at 18 points with 6 of 13 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. He was 5 of 6 from the free throw line, had 4 rebounds, 5 assists, and a turnover. 3 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a minus 9 and plus minus. He played good. He hit the threes. He was able to put the ball on the floor, create for himself and others. Was able to finish near the rim or at the rim. That was a really good thing for him. And he was the best starter to me in this game. And he was the most aggressive, too, besides Franz. Anthony Black looked good. 28 minutes, 14 points, 4 of 13 from the field. Didn't shoot the ball that great, but he did go 2 of 4 from 3. That was good. And he also went 4 or 5 from the free throw line. That was good. But he also had 5 assists, but it came with 2 turnovers. He also had 3 personal fouls. But he also did have a steal and 3 boards. So a minus 23 and plus minus is what he finished with. And this was an okay game from him. Jonathan Isaac didn't score a point, but he only played 5 minutes. But he did only also take 1 shot, and it was a 3, and he missed it. He had 1 rebound in the turnover and 1 block. He was a minus 9 and plus minus. Jamal Cain, 16 minutes. He had 2 points. He went 1 of 6 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3. 3 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 block. And he ended up having 2 offensive rebounds and 2 personal fouls and was a plus 9 and plus minus. Didn't really have it going offensively tonight. He took some shots, but he basically missed all of them out there. Noah Pinda, 23 minutes, 13 points. It was good to see him getting double figures. He was 5 of 6 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block, 4 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 12 in plus minus. It ended up being a good game from him too. Really efficient, did multiple things well in this game besides score. And he didn't miss a lot of shots in this one. Tyus missed the majority of his shots. 25 minutes, he only had 3 points because he made a three, but he missed three of them. And he also went 1 of 6 from the field. No free throw attempts, but the best part of his game was finding his teammates early and often. He had 6 assists, 1 rebound, no turnovers, one personal foul, a +8 and plus minus for him. And then Jet Howard, he really had it going in the later in the game. He had the most points on the Magic with 30. 29 minutes, he went 11 of 23 from the field, 5 of 13 from three, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Good performance. They needed it. It kept them having a chance to make that last run, to basically have a chance to win it, but it didn't really happen. He did have 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, a 0 and plus minus. Jace Richardson, 21 minutes, 18 points, 7 of 11 from the field, 3 of 4 from three, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a +8 and plus minus. Good game from him. Really did a good job of scoring, picking his spots and doing it wisely, and it worked out for him. And he did a good job helping on the boards. Other than that, the end of his night, besides being a +8 and plus minus, Wendell Carter and Gogo Batadze ended up not playing because of ankle injuries. 47 of 100, 47% from the field, 16 to 38, 42% from three, 19 to 24, 79% from the free throw line, 44 rebounds, 33 assists, 7 turnovers, 3 steals, 4 blocks, and they also had 17 personal fouls. They did a lot of things really good in this game, and that's why it sucks that they got going hot at the end. But Orlando fans should be mad and disappointed in that because it didn't matter. They didn't get the win. The Celtics, Kata, 6 minutes, 6 points, 3 of 3 from the field, 2 rebounds, 1 offensive out of the other one that was defensive. So that's what it made two personal fouls and a -2 and plus minus. Didn't really play that much, so obviously he couldn't have that much of an impact. It sucks losing him, but we need him. He's the best center that we got, even though we have some other decent ones. Not the greatest centers ever, but they're definitely suitable. Um, Derek White, 36 minutes, 16 points, 5 of 11 from the field, 2 of 4 from three, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals, and 3 blocks. 2 of his rebounds was offensive, 2 personal fouls, and was a -2 and plus minus. I like what he was doing defensively. He was really making it hard to blow past him. If he did, he was still trying to find a way to make it difficult to finish, or he was blocking it. He also was able to get the steals real nice in this one. Had the 3 ball going, didn't live by it or die by it this game. He ended up making 2 of them and let the other ones not persuade himself to continue to launch them. And that's what he needs to continue to do. He's a guy that can do it multiple ways of scoring. He can finish. He can float. He doesn't need to just take threes over and over again. There's other things he can do, like he has shown throughout his career, and it was just good to see him go to the free throw line a little bit more too. Jaylen Brown, he has that mid-range game mastered. 37 minutes, 35 points, 14 to 26 from the field. He didn't live by the three either. He went 2 of 6 from three. He also went 5 of 7 from the free throw line. He also had 8 assists with only 1 turnover. He had 4 rebounds and 1 steal, 1 offensive rebound out of the 4 that he had, and 3 personal fouls and a +12 and plus minus. He has really been showing you that he's one of the best players in the league. People was questioning it. People really wasn't feeling it. People wasn't really giving him his due, and I'm glad that he tuned it out. He knows he's great. He knows he's an all-star caliber player. He knows he's an all-NBA caliber player. He approached the season the right way. He had the right mindset. He has the right mentality for the team that he has around him. He's a team player, but he can't take over. He can't hit big shots. He can't step up, and he has shown that throughout his career. You don't win the Finals MVP if you're not good. You're good enough to be a starter. You're good enough to dominate the matchups. You're good enough to get that far. Even if your team was good, you still got to win the games, and you still got to win the series. And he has shown that he can be able to do that for multiple years besides last year and the year before. Peyton Pritchard, 34 minutes, 19 points, 9 of 16 from the field, 1 of 4 from three, 5 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals, 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and a +15 and plus minus. He did a good job of scoring too, man. Peyton Pritchard handle and his IQ of turning down shots and not getting full of himself and just looking for the best play that he can make really just looked a little bit different out there. I mean, he ain't launching threes and hitting all these crazy shots or just taking them in general. he found a way to just balance it out, just like Derek White. And I think they need to continue to do that. You got to take the best shot or create the best shot for yourself or your teammates. That's what it's about. And I feel like Peyton and Derek White and Brown have been doing that lately, and they need to continue it because that's going to give us the best chance to win it. Jordan Walsh, 24 minutes, 5 points, 1 or 3 from the field, or 1 from 3, 3 or 4 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 block, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a -6 and plus minus. Didn't really do too much in this game, and it wasn't a bad thing, but it was mainly because everybody else was hot that was in the starting lineup besides Kata, because like I said, he didn't play as much. And off the bench, it had some good performances too, so he didn't really have to do as much in this one. Chris Boucher played 14 minutes. He had 1 point, 1 or 2 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block, and 1 personal foul. He was a +9 and plus minus. You had to like the fact that he didn't take a lot of shots because he did get fouled on the shot that he tried to take, and he ended up making 1 free throw, but he actually was competing defensively and showing you that he might need a little bit more minutes now that we don't know what's going to go on with Kata. Sam Hauser, 27 minutes, 14 points, 5 of 8 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3, 1 rebound, 3 personal fouls, and a -6 and plus minus. The scoring was really good from him. I mean, the 3-point shot is what he's mainly known for. For some reason, he kept getting open, and he was letting it fly as he should, and it was working. But he didn't make just threes. He made another shot other than that. Josh Minot, 20 minutes, 16 points, 7 of 8 from the field, 2 of 3 from the three-point line, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, 1 personal foul, a +15 and plus minus for him. Did a good job finishing at the rim. Did a good job of spacing the floor, knocking down a 3 and being a threat from there. And gobbling up the rebounds was also great. Anthony Simon's been good. 23 points, the most points off the bench. He also played the most minutes with 22. He was 8 of 11 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3. He also went 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 personal fouls, and he was a +7 and plus minus. Just a real strong game from him. It was really needed. He's been there off the bench, just ready to come and bring his A game every single game, and he's been a really good addition, better than what a lot of people thought that he probably would be. And people have been saying he should be starting because of the fact that he can handle the ball, make plays for himself and others, and still be a threat from 3, even if he has to do it off the dribble and do it himself. And you can say Peyton Pritchard can do that. You can say Derek White can do that. And nobody's going to argue with that not being true. But, just putting your best players in starting lineup what the fans want, because they want the best chance of winning. And maybe he might by the end of the season, but I also don't have a problem with him coming off the bench because he's been looking good there too. Baylor, 10 minutes, 2 points, 1 or 2 from the field, 0 1 from 3, 1 rebound, 1 block, 1 personal foul, a -6 and plus minus. Hugo Gonzalez, 9 minutes, 1 point, 1 or 2 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 2 personal fouls, a +9 and plus minus. He still scored. Everybody off the bench was able to get a point or more. That was good to see. And Xavier Tillman and Luka Garza was the only 2 guys that did not play because the coach made that decision. But the team was really good in the first half. As you can see, they was able to score 80 points before the fourth quarter even started. And they ended up shooting 53 of 88 by the end of the game. That's 60%. You're not going to lose a lot of games if you shoot that well unless somebody shoots better than you. But they also was 15 of 33 from 3, 45%. That's crazy. 17 of 22, 77% from the free throw line. But the Magic did shoot 2 more free throws. 37 rebounds, 29 assists, 5 turnovers, 6 steals, 7 blocks. Good numbers. The Magic outplayed them on the rebounds and the assists, and they did have more turnovers, which is good for the Celtics because they had less. And then obviously they had more steals. The Celtics did over the Magic, and more blocks by 3 because they only had 4. The Magic did. And then the Celtics did commit more personal fouls. Like I said, the Magic shot more free throws and shot it at a better percentage, but it didn't matter too much because they couldn't slow down or stop the Celtics enough to be able to win this game. And that's what we came to do. We came to play a game and see who's the better team tonight. And the Celtics was the better team. And I'm happy with that because we're above 500. We're still trending in that playoff-ish range with the talent that we got. That's a good thing. That this is as good as we can play. People say, oh, you don't get the lottery pick. Well, you still want to show that you're a good team. You still want to play for your contract. You still want to play for your livelihood. Can't just go out there and suck, because teams are going to see that. Teams are going to remember that. And you can make a bad stint on your career. So you still want to go out there and play the best you can, even if the organization might not want you to win. You still got to play for your career too. Remember, my career is important because that's why you're in the league and that's what you're trying to do as long as you can, and that's stay in the NBA and play basketball for a living. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share the notification bell to get the announcements when it first come out. I also do conversation video just like this, but about various NBA only topics. I also do breakdowns, real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and other future stars. I also do mock draft and draft coverage. At the end of the day, I also do have over 4,000 videos that you can watch right now, and it's all for free. And also try to make videos every single day throughout the day to give you something to watch, have something to look forward to when it comes to basketball NBA content. Other than that, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out the channel. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all today with more analysis, hopefully.